So, yeah, I have the day off today and I've been running around doing all kinds of things. I've got three of my four kids at a basketball camp. I've got my oldest upstairs doing whatever it is that he does. My husband is at work, and I figured this was a good time to go live. So, I want to talk about people and just telling all their business. Please stop telling me your business. That's what we're going to talk about today. So, for those of you who are in podcast land, I'm actually broadcasting this through StreamYard. It's being streamed directly into my YouTube channel. And I'm getting ready to show what the thumbnail should have been. So, for some reasons, I think maybe I need to just upgrade something in my computer because I cannot seem to actually have this be the right thumbnail for when I want to do something, right. Like it's not uploading for some reason. I have to go in the back end and do it once I'm done with this broadcast. All right, so look, yeah, you see that thumbnail? That's what you should have selected. Shh. I need people to just stop telling the business. Now look, these are just my opinions. If I mean, like that's it. This is not chiseled in concrete, but concrete. I said concrete with a K. This is not chiseled in concrete, right? These are my opinions. This is my safe space. But I'm pretty sure much of what I'm going to say is going to be a little bit on the shady side. Number one, I need for some of you to stop putting all your business out here on social media. Everybody doesn't need to know your business. Okay. And this is the reason why people get attacked. Like they come after you personally. They try to engage in thievery or come after your loved ones or whatever. I don't understand why people think it is okay to, yeah, it's too much. It's all the way too much. I need some of you to shut up. You talk too much. All right. So you post everything about your relationships, your dating, and I get it. There's this need to I guess chronicle our lives or whatever. Now, much of what I'm saying I think is probably generational, right? Because I'm Gen X, I'm 45 years old. So I don't feel the need to put all of my business, my family business out here in these streets. But some of you do, and maybe it's a lucrative thing. But I do value my space. I value my privacy. So you should probably not put your business out there. Number two, stop telling me your business because it's none of my business, right? So I just said that we should stop with like all the dating and relationship stuff. But I just feel like some of you out here with all these things and stickers on your cars. I don't know why you think that everyone cares that you ran a half marathon. I ran a half marathon when I was pregnant with my twins. I don't put the stupid sticker on my car. Everyone wants to let you know that they've ran a marathon, a half marathon, a 5K, a 10K. They've done a special triathlon or pentathlon or whatever the athlons are. They want you to know that they have a certain amount of, what's the one with the family people on there? They want you to know if they're a supporter of LGBTQ rights. My son is sneezing upstairs. They want you to know that they have a dog or a cat or whatever. And I'm like, we tell too much information. What kind of sports club you belong to? I don't like anything on my car. I'm like, mind your business. See, because I feel like we're too busy trying to like be me. It's all about me, right? We want everybody to know everything. Like, look at me, look at me. I did this and my kid did that. And all you're doing is letting people know like the whereabouts where you kind of sort of live. I'm like, I don't need to advertise how to come get me. And if I'm doing it, then somebody has to check me, right? Because sometimes we have a blind spot on some of the things that we're doing. But people are deliberately putting all these things on their vehicle. Maybe if you've like gone to a college or something, that's not so bad. But I just feel like I don't need people to know everything about me unless I just tell you. I'm not going to advertise certain things. But I mean, stop telling me your business. I feel like it's not my business when you tell me your business. People want me to know like what religion they are on their cars and their dogs, what sports they like, what schools their children go to. I'm like, you guys are doing too much. It's none of my business. Now, granted, it is your business if you want to put it out there, but it's not my business. I feel like people need to stop telling me their business. This is the third thing. You don't need to tell me your business, especially when it comes to your opinion. It's none of my business. I can care less about what half of these people think of me. You want to know why? Because um, they don't have any bearing on what goes on in this house, right? Telling me your business or telling me your thoughts about me or whatever. And I'm not saying I've gotten this recently, but I just kind of feel like, it's none of my business. Your thoughts about, let me tell you something, your thoughts about me or my opinions, none of my business. I could care less because I don't need your permission, right? But I feel like everyone wants to tell someone what they think of them or whatever. Now, if you want to share your opinions, fine, but it's not my business what you think about me or my opinions or whatever. I don't know. I just feel like people talk too much. We put too much information out here in these streets. There's no privacy. I mean, like I get one-offs, but we do so much. We chronicle everywhere we go, where we eating at all the time. Like sometimes it's okay, but I'm just kind of like, it's none of my business. But you're letting me know, oh, your business. I think about how people don't realize how much they're putting out there. Like if people want to find out something about you, they're going to find out anyway. But I don't like to advertise it, right? I'm not going to go out of my way to live in this ridiculous life of secrecy. Secrecy. Yeah, secrecy. I don't know. The point I'm making is I'm not going to like just serve it up on a platter. Stop telling me your business because it's none of my business. Most people share too much, right? You can speak in terms of it, generalities or whatever, but I mean, like, just too much. Anyway, I feel like our culture here, at least in the States, in the United States, it's like it's very me, me, me. We're very individualistic. Like, we're not very communal anymore, right? We don't have anything that's actually pulling us together, like some sort of nationalistic thing, right? If you think about back in like the early 80s, late 70s, I don't know, 60s, 50s, whatever, there was the Cold War, right? Fight the big bear, whatever it was, like fight communism or whatever it was, right? Like there was this thing that was unifying, like when I think Kennedy wanted us to be the first on the moon, right? So I think if I remember correctly, the Russians were the first into space, but then as Americans, we were the first on the moon. But it was like a unifying thing. There's nothing that unifies us here, and we've become very individualistic, right? And now it's because we're so individualistic. We have this me, me, me mentality. Pay attention to me. I mean, sometimes I'm guilty of it myself, but I just feel like stop telling me your business because it's none of my business. We need to start governing how we are sharing about ourselves. Like we share too much about ourselves. That's just my opinion. And I mean, there is irony in this, right? There's irony in what I'm saying about, your opinion of me is not my business, and yet I'm giving my opinion. Is that cognitive dissonance? It's a little bit of cognitive dissonance, right? Isn't that like when everything that you're saying is not matching up with your actions? I think so. I think that's cognitive dissonance. Anyway, I just wanted to say, everyone, stop telling me your business. Be quiet. Like sometimes less really is more because I don't need to know all your business. None of my business what you think about me. It's none of my business to know how many races you've done unless we're having that kind of conversation. Like I just feel like here we just need a lot of attention in the United States. There's a lot of attention that's needed. All right. So that's it. Quick, dirty, simple, to the point. So look, go ahead and hit that thumbs up. You could just go ahead and do it right now. Just go hit the thumbs up and go ahead and subscribe because Bill, I don't know. I live here in the United States because I'm a narcissist and self-centered too. I'm amazing. So go ahead and hit it. But I think you guys get the point. We need to stop telling all of our business. We're doing too much. We want everybody to know every single political belief, social belief, everything. All right. That's it.